Freedom. Your freedom begins with what you believe is possible. Freedom is not only the right to think, speak, or create without restriction, but the power to do so as well. In truth, the 3D physical world we live in is built on limitation and structure. Ultimate freedom is found in the spiritual dimensions, the way we feel, perceive, connect, and visualize our path. When we claim sovereignty in the multidimensional world, we receive the building blocks to achieve the same freedom in our everyday life. To completely understand autonomy, you must be able to recognize the addictive or repeating spiritual, mental, or emotional patterns in which you participate. It is only through acknowledging them and investigating their purpose that you will determine whether they are still needed or if they are outdated. Honesty and acceptance are paths towards autonomy. The course of your beliefs, ideals, thoughts, feelings, and actions will determine the amount of freedom you experience and the latitude you find to move in the physical world. As you nurture your individualism, you will cultivate the courage necessary to transcend the structure that you have created or the one that has been given to you. Every thought and feeling you experience will break down the current set of limitations that exist around you, replacing them with new, more transformative building blocks for the life you now live. You are free. However, the move is not without great effort. Spiritually, you are entitled to freedom in every aspect of your life, should you choose it. What is the entitlement you are seeking? The restrictions you have been met with are falling away, and now you must prepare for this long-sought emancipation. Like a person getting out of prison, there is much to consider about how life can be lived. A shift must be made in one's attitudes, expectations, fears, and behaviors. In fact, regardless of what you are becoming free of, many changes will most likely need to be made to sustain the new privileges you have created. Freedom requires honesty, accountability, and responsibility. Now is the time to think through what changes will need to be made regarding your current situation. If you have been experiencing financial limitations, you will need to consider how it feels to have all the money you need and imagine that feeling. You will need to think through what you will do with this additional influx of cash and be honest and accountable for any financial behaviors you have that do not support always having extra money. Look at your spending and saving patterns. You're about to get what you've been asking for. It is your job to handle it well by doing whatever is necessary to prepare.